Hello everyone. Today we are in the Lake of Rot, a very beautiful place to die. Scarlet rot is everywhere, and we cannot summon torrents here. Fortunately, there are buttons around that operate platforms that allow us to better cross the lake. But there are often points without platforms, so it is best to come prepared. I advise you to use this spell. It is much better than creating huge amounts of preserving boluses, and even with an unsuitable set, we will be able to explore the entire lake quite comfortably. Once we reach the end of the lake, we will find another sarcophagus. Here we can face Astel, that bastard. As usual, I increase my attack by 20%, reducing my vitality below 20%. It is not easy to fight with little vitality, but it is worth it. In the end, as long as you don't get hit, everything is fine. It's done. It was not very difficult, and I also had a lot of fun dealing with it. Normally the passage to the upper part of Liurnia at this point is blocked, and now I will explain how to unlock it.
Flashback.
First you must obtain the hidden treasure of Nokron. Then you have to take it to Ranni. Is the treasure she asked us to look for. Now we have to reach Astel River main. Can be reached by entering a sarcophagus in the deep root depths where we finished Fia's quest, or from a teleporter in Renna's Rise, accessible only after handing over Nokron's hidden treasure to Ranni. Once we get to the river Astel, we will find this object a few steps away from us. From now on, at all sites of grace on the river Astel, we can talk to Ranni. Do not worry if in the first sight of grace she does not speak, just insist 3 times and she will start to speak. Once we reach the end of the River Ainsel, we will have to face the shadow of Blaidd. Do you think it is possible to parry? There is only one way to find out.
A few moments later.
We need 2 parry per stance break, but it's possible. Anyway, once we have beaten the shadow, we will obtain a key. This key will allow us to open the chest in the room where Ranni is located. Here we will obtain the ring that will allow us to break the seal blocking the passage to the upper part of Liurnia. Once arrived, if we head for the Cathedral of Celis and descend into the depths of the cathedral, we will find Ranni sitting on the remains of the fingers. Congratulations! You are officially Ranni's consort. I always wondered which hand I should put the ring in. And from that look, I think you too. Now Ranni's quest is finally over, and we will also obtain the Dark Moon Greatsword. The last thing left to do is to beat Blaidd. Having gone mad, he is now hostile towards us as well. Every time it is a pain to have to deal with him. He is one of my favorite NPC in Elden Ring. Goodbye, Blaidd. Rest in peace, old friend. Now we can retrieve his set and sword. While on the wall next to the Tower of Seluvis, we can obtain the Black Wolf Mask. Despite finishing Ranni's quest, there is still something I want to show you in this part of Liurnia, but we will talk about that next episode. Just enough time to go to a high place safe from this royal revenant, and then we say goodbye. Nowhere is safe from this bastard.